What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another 129 foot draft challenge where today we are going to hope that EA Sports have finally blessed us by actually putting the footies properly in draft. None of this like one or two footies slash greats of the game cards here or there. We want the beasts, and we are starting off today guys with the 4-3-3 attack. We got Goretzka as captain, Blas at right wing, and then Patrick Vieira, who can also Cam as our striker. Of course, guys, welcome to the video. If you're enjoying the content here, feel free to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to have to take 96 Pele, even though he's got a 97 and a 99. We are going to have to take that Pele. In at centre mid, option number 2. We get Groenen 96, very nice indeed. And that's 3 of 6 players absolutely elite tier, which is very, very nice. We get a team of the year, Carvajal. Now, he's extremely uncommon in draft these days, which is quite nice. At last, guys, I was looking at Hernandez thinking, yeah, nice. I was looking at Davinson Sanchez thinking, yeah, nice. But we have got Mr. 97 rated Jan Koller. Goes into that back line. That's 2 of 4 for the back line being elite. Make that 2 of... well, yeah, one of them's not elite, basically. Miguel Almiron. And go in at left back. And then Jorgensen in goal. This might honestly be the best first 11 we have ever had. We need a new left wing, a new right wing, a new centre mid, and a new centre back. And that's it. Just 4 positions we need to upgrade, guys. And then we need a strong bench. And we're starting with Yashin 93, who might end up going in the team just for chemistry reasons. But we'll have to wait and see. Our next bench pick, unfortunately, not very good. And then our next bench pick, hey, Bardaki 94. He upgrades Dunk a little bit there. For now, just to get that whopping amount of more chemistry, we'll do that, which is quite nice. It's a good draft, guys. It's a good draft. We're going to take 92 Myanmar. She'll go in over Goretzka. Now we'll put Jorgensen back in. It does cost us 3 chemistry, but that rating there is just way nicer overall. Here's where I need those wingers. We get a 95 new skin. You can go in at centre-back or at centre-mid. I guess centre-back actually gives chemistry because of the German link with Koller, and then gets the Chelsea link to Jorgensen. Then we get 94 Milito, or, yeah, I was going to say or Ant-Man, but Milito can play left wing and right wing. So we'll pop him up there at left wing. Blas loses a little bit of chemistry, not the end of the world. We'll get 94 Kaka. Doesn't actually get into the team. Hilarious. Oh, he does get... no, he doesn't get into the team. Because he's only got Cam and Striker, and our Cam and Strikers only have Cam and Striker, apart from Vieira, who's got left mid. But we don't have a left mid opportunity for him. It's 94 rated, and we still need to upgrade some picks. Well, that's really nice. 95 DRB at that right wing spot is great. The question we need is, what do we need for chemistry? So it's Jorgensen and then it's Carvajal. Now we'd get 2 more chemistry with that. Then it would just leave a Spanish manager. In terms of rating, though, we can't really upgrade more. We do need to upgrade Miyama with a better player. We'll take Kerr 94 for the bench. We kind of need this to already push us to a 95 rated draft. It didn't. What about if we put Jorgensen in the team? It still didn't. That's too sad and too bad. And then we get 92 Gould. He goes on the bench over Benrahma. That's a 95. So we got a chance here, guys. We will need 2 huge players in the last 2 picks. And we do get 94 Zico, who is good because he's got centre mid there to replace Miyama, who goes onto the bench, but it's still probably not quite good enough. And then we get Maradona 96. doesn't get onto the starting 11, or Barcola 96, who does get onto the starting 11, but might not get full chem. So we'll take Bradley Barcola. He'll go up in that left wing spot. We don't lose chemistry off the back of it, but it's still not a 96 rated. And so because of that, we'll pop Lev Yashin in goal, and we'll require just a Spanish manager to get a 128 on draft number 1. That's not bad. Don't get the manager we need, but that draft selection was actually very, very nice. We're just missing the 98s and 99s to push it to that next level. So let's see what we can get in attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC25, there's only one sure way to get them. U7buy.com gives some of the best prices around for you to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use code NEP at checkout, you will get 8% off their prices. So check the link in the description. All right, attempt number 2. Here we go. We're going to take the 5-2-3. This is probably the least selected formation, and that's why. A terrible captain's choice to begin things for this draft, but let's see what we can do otherwise. We get 92 Lineker and 92 Van Basten as our striker selection, with 95 Roulet being our right wing. Nothing exciting so far. Quite frightening, actually, because we need some 96s, 97s, and 98s, and 99s now to really push this draft up. We get Badiashile at centre-back. Holy schmoly, guys. What is that? What is this? What is this? This is why we don't take this formation, you see. It's just a bad one. Peter Crouch goes in at goal. And we can't select the centre mids easily as well, which is even more annoying than having a bad draft. All right. Ooh. We get Foodie and Abili. I believe I can fly. Nice. I'll take the other one, the other side now. That'd be really nice, EA. Oh, why would it give me some quality cards twice in a row? That'd be crazy talk, wouldn't it? In goal, we get 96 Van Domzelaar. Hopefully we'll be able to put her into the team. If we can get some more of those Arsenal women. We get 93 Klaus. Of course, he does have a 96 Footies card now. But beggars can't be choosers. And with this draft, if we even want to get this up to like a 1-2-8, we have to do work. We need to take the best that we get offered. For example, Jamal Musiala. Now, I think we actually lose Chem by putting him in. We do, but we gain a lot of ratings, so it is definitely worthwhile. Oh, okay. 97 Harder, striker Cam. Okay, she can go in over Lineker. We'll lose the chemistry on the team of the season players. Or we could take Mane, who's only got Cam and striker as well, and wouldn't help us so much with chemistry really either. Or he might be better for Chem though, because he will get full Chem, won't he? But Harder will get the Bayern link with Musiala, so we only lose 1 chemistry on Roulet, which is pretty decent. Nothing crazy. It's a 92 rated draft, guys, off the starting 11 and bench. Steve Gerrard comes onto the bench. Bench is looking all right, to be fair. It's the starting 11 for a change that's letting us down this time around. That starting 11 still has 77 and an 84 rated. Bit of minge, love that. 84 rated in the back line. We will put Minge in there at centre-back, which is really tidy. Really, really tidy. And then we'll take 94 Xavi here. I think if we put him in over Musiala, we get that 1 extra chem point, even though it costs us a little bit of rating, and it is just Nathan Ake that is ruining this draft for rating and for chemistry. We do see 98 Eric Cantona. If we take Inigo Martinez, he goes in over Ake. It just makes sense to do that, doesn't it? Right? It will give us full chemistry. It might take us up to a 95 rated draft. It didn't. But even if we took Cantona, we wouldn't be in much of a better position anyway. And so let's get into attempt number 3. All right, guys. Here we go with the third attempt for today. Yeah, let's go with the 4-1-2-1-2 flat. We've taken a few wide formations today. It hasn't really worked out too well. We shall start with Seamus the Anus Destroyer. He can go in at cam. Get Kelman at striker. Not ideal. We get Hoffman 94. She's got centre mid, so that's great. We can switch the two shapeshifters around and get that bonus chemistry in there. We get 94 Pushkas for the secondary striker spot with 97 Abili in the midfield. Okay, I'm feeling comfortable with this draft now. We're feeling confident. Okay, we're going to cook either way. We don't mind having one bad player, especially not in a position that's so easy to upgrade anyway. We don't actually have any DMs, hilariously, in the centre mid and cams. But not the end of the world still. This draft isn't like an exceptional draft yet either. It's just one of those ones that's decent. But this is the kind of level of card we will need to be putting on the bench to make it the 129. Peter Crouch goes in. It's 94 rated. We need 2 centre-backs and a CDM, 1 striker, and then just some quality, generally speaking. Some high-rated cards. Some 98s and 99s, I think, are imperative at this point in the draft cycle. I'm going to take Ndicka over McCabe there because McCabe doesn't get into the team anyway, and she's got 2, maybe even 3 better cards in the game. We get 96 Murillo or 95 Otamendi. I don't know if this is one of those occasions, guys, where like a 96 starter over a 95 starter is actually worse than a 95 starter over a 91 starter. I'm going to take Murillo, though. It does feel like it's the right thing to do. It does. We're going to need some new centre-backs, mind you. There's Larsson. 96 Cruyff, brilliant. He can go in over the striker there. Gives us full chemistry now, thanks to all the Team of the Season boosts. We'll take a 91 Haaland. We will. And we'll take a 95 Ibanez. There's our first centre-back upgrade. So I could now, in theory, have a 95 centre-back in place as well. And would we be in a great spot? Not really. We still need a new CDM. And even Hoffman as well, Pushkas as well, could absolutely do with being upgraded. Unbelievably, yeah, see, Hoffman will go off for Renard. That is a small upgrade there. That should be a 94 rated draft already. It is. I think we got a 128 in this for sure. We get Gvardiol there, but it's going to be a struggle to get there. We get Big Ass. He can go in at centre-back, actually. Gives us a very minor, but very welcome upgrades. Petrovic can now come off the draft, off the team. And if we just get a big player here over Milo on the bench, we should get ourselves another 128. We didn't. It's only 90 rated dudes. It might still be enough, but I don't think so. I think we're just shy of it. Yeah, a little bit. Not a bad starting 11, guys. But once again, we are struggling to see footies cards full stop. And that's quite annoying. Let's get into attempt number 4. All right, guys. The 4th attempt for us. Right here. Right now. Can we get a good draft? We've got the 4-4-2 holding and flat. 4-2-1-3. Let's do that. Meta formation or meta draft, EA. Captain choice, as always, abysmal. However, our right wing is 97 Mohamed Salah. And our left wing is 95 Ronaldinho. I know Ronaldinho's got a better version of a card, but sometimes, you know, sometimes we just got to go with how many quality cards there are now. Unless it's like a really poor option or opportunity, we've got to go with stuff like that. We get, for the first time, 97 Blaise Matuidi. We do still need 2 midfielders and 1 striker. Although we can put Ronaldinho at cam, and then it requires us needing 1 midfielder and a cam and a winger, or a DM and a winger or whatever. Either way, I don't think Bastoni. I should have waited for his 97, shouldn't I? Either way, it doesn't really matter because this draft is honking again. Oh my days. Tells goes in goal. 93 rated. Not an impossible draft to improve upon, but it's not going to be easy. That backline specifically is awful. Absolutely awful. 291s, a 92 and an 88. We have zero chance of this draft becoming anything more than a 127 probably, because it's just bad. It's like it's next level bad. Okay, we get 96 Cruyff again. He can go in at cam for now. Should take us close to that 127 rating. JJ Okocha can go in as well, actually, over Alan Shearer. It's a 125 with 5 to go. We get 97 Elito. He can go up front. Okocha on the bench. Now 93 rated. Hey, if this manages to squeeze into being a 128, I will be most impressed. I don't think it can be. I don't think it will be. But if it does, I will be most impressed. Off comes Steve McManaman. That's a 90. Wow, I was going to say that's a 94. It's not. We still need one more upgrade to make this a 94 rated draft, and we're not going to get it. This might even just be a 126. There's another footies card for us. That's quite nice. Isco goes on the bench. Does take us, I presume, to the 94 rated. A 127, guys. It's just bad, isn't it? It's just bad. That back line was horrific. Let's get into attempt number 5. All right. Can we get something a little better than that? Let's go with the 4-2-2. Lots of quality cam and striker options now anyway, so we don't mind it. Ziyech can go in at right back, obviously. You know, why wouldn't we put him in at right back? We get Souček as our first striker. Eusebio as our second. He does have that 98 rated, but it does come as a left wing, so it's not a problem. We'll pop Mayulu in at first cam spot, and our second cam will be 97 Heaps. Biendolo's there as well, but that is quite possibly the best start we've had for a long time, with cams and strikers both being absolutely top tier. We would like to upgrade one or two of them as the draft goes, but it's not a bad option. It's not a bad spot. The 2 DMs are not ideal. Don't hit me with another terrible backline, EA. You're going to hit me with another terrible backline, EA. Sol Campbell can go in left centre-back. Collier again for right centre-back. Like the fact that he's becoming quite common right now, actually. And then our goalkeeper is terrible. Szczesny should have been the one that I picked. That's a never mind. That's a big whoops from me now as well, because the secondary goalkeeper setup was so bad. We get 94 Bardacci. Going over Cole. We do need a new right back. We have a new right back. He gives us 3 chem as well. I quite like that. Get 89 Lavia. Doesn't help. Get 95 JJ Okocha. Most certainly does help. A +2 on either of those bad boys. Love that. Gives the left cam the full chem. Wesley Schneider comes in, doesn't really help. And then we get 97 Williamson. She's going to have to go in at CDM as well. This is actually a really strong first 11. I need a new goalkeeper and a bit of chemistry. Even if I had Szczesny in there now, it wouldn't have been like the best thing in the world. But no, I think Gross will actually. I thought we might get an extra chem point off of her, but we didn't. We get Alphonso Davies. He could be our left back. That's okay. Gives us 1 chemistry. Now Gross will give us a little upgrade in goal as well. Another 1 chem point. Wesley Schneider makes it back onto the bench. The fact that this is 94 rated, guys, with a horrific bench and a 79 in goal, this is a big draft. It's not going to quite get there unless I get a goalkeeper. I need like 98 Allison or 98 Konate. We get Musiala, Weir, Akhtar Koglu, Bellingham, and Gvardiol. Should take us to the 9-5 right there. Didn't even. That's how bad that goalkeeper pick is hurting us. We get a Marcel Desailly. He's not going to help us out too much either. If we put him in goal, though, yes, obviously we lose the chemistry. It still didn't become a 95 rated, what? There we go. Let's get into the last attempt for today, guys, and see if we can't hit ourselves a good draft. Please. Right then, guys, attempt number 6. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh. Let's have a 4-4-2 flat. And we'll get Keane as our cap. In at right mid. Not nice. Canarid as our right mid. Ogel as our striker. Oh my days, guys. Okay. Do we want Richarlison or Gonçalo Ramos? We'll take Richarlison for 2 reasons. Number 1, he also has left mid. And number 2, Gonçalo Ramos has got 2 96 rated cards in the game. So we got a decent chance of getting him again. We get ourselves 97 Chawinga to go in at left mid. And then Erdegaard for that left centre mid. Decent for chemistry, but not good enough for the rating. No Phil Fodens today, guys. No 98 Fodens. No 98 Rodris either. We have to put Benjamin Pavard in there. Centre-back number 2. Okay. Chalobah 96. Very decent. And then at right-back, Hakimi 96. Now I kind of wish I took Gonçalo Ramos up top. And then another terrible selection for goalkeepers. Can it be improved this time? Yes, it can. It's Peter Crouch. He's good for the chem. He's great for the rating. And he allows us to build into, hopefully, a better back line. So we've got either Kalimuendo, who's got right back, left back available, or Lewis Skelly, who's got left back and centre mid available. I feel like I might need to cover Hakimi's right back spot, but we're going to risk it with Lewis Skelly. It gives us 4 chem. And again, a nice tidy upgrade on the rating. But we are really going to need some of these 98s and 99s have any hope of anything. Zaccagni can go in at left mid with Chawinga going up front. Front line's real nice. Back line is decent enough, you know, chemistry issues aside. Cherky can come on to the team. He can come on for Keane. We lose 3 chem. Gains 6 back by switching them. He gives very good chemistry to Hakimi in that right back spot, which is really nice. And then we get either Dawson 96. He's only got cam and striker. That does mean that we can upgrade Zaccagni, and that would be half decent. Or we've got Yildiz 96. He's got left mid and striker. And he'll be good for chem as well. Let's take Yildiz. Pop him there. We lost 1 on Pavard. I guess he doesn't give as good chem as I thought. Never mind. Next up, we get Masuaku 93. And on this one, we can now take out Canarid. We lose a bit more chem. Just because Masuaku doesn't get full chem. But we've upgraded the rating again a little bit. Mayulu doesn't fit into the team, so we are going to take Udogi. He gives us 1 extra chemistry. We are missing 1 on Chawinga, 1 on Pavard, and 1 on Hakimi. We're not going to have enough icons in this draft to make it work. Aka doesn't even have centre mid, so that won't work either. We could pop him on over Fran Garcia. Should take us to a 94. We might get a 95 rated draft here. We might not get a full chemistry, but it is going to be another day, guys. Another day where we are way off the beaten track with regards to just hitting a 96 rated draft. Even if we ignored chemistry, wouldn't it be nice to have just got the 97, the overall team rating would have been nice. This draft is scraping to a 95. Hajor should help us there. She doesn't. She just doesn't. That is mental that that's not a 95 rated draft. However, we're not going to get the chemistry either, but that's going to be it for today, guys. So as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.